Hello and good morning. It's actually afternoon. Where's my other phone? It's actually afternoon time. It's 1:05. But I still do the return of senders. I do the return of senders every day. Every day. The purpose of doing a return of sender is to return the energy back to wherever it came from. It is so hot. It's like 91 degrees, and I'm on fire. Okay, I'm back to the subject, right? Return to senders. Return to senders returns the energy back to wherever it came from. These people, they put this energy out, and then they expect you to die. They expect endings in your life. They expect all these bad things to happen to you, and it's like, we can send it back. Anyone can send the energy back. That's why we are not supposed to be out here putting this nasty energy out, because it can be returned. A person can cleanse their energy. You cleanse your energy, your space. You take a spiritual bath. You can cleanse it away from you, and it'll be away from you. It's not going to be on you. Like, nothing's going to happen to you. Where's the energy gonna go? It's gonna stay dormant there, because you have to do a return to sender to send the energy back to wherever it came from. People been doing spell work 20 years ago, 25 years ago. People been doing stuff. They just been doing stuff. And I didn't know. I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know. And it would just be all these things were always happening, and I never knew where it was coming from. Now I know. Now I know where it's coming from, and I'm like, oh hell no. I'm gonna send all that energy back. I'm gonna send all the energy back. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Now that you know your target, like, who's been doing this shit to you all this time, all these years. All these years, somebody's just been playing and fucking with your life, your energy. They didn't care about you, your children. They didn't care. And I post a lot because I try to talk about things and explain things, because we're now in 2020, the year 2020. We had the trials, witches' trials, in the 1600s. Nobody knew who was a witch. Nobody knew who was a witch. Nobody knew who was doing the negative work. Nobody knew. Everybody kept it a secret. But then everyone is doing it. That's why they burnt all those witches to this. They burnt them. They didn't give a fuck about them. They didn't care about their children. They didn't care about They didn't care about their life, because those people wreaked so much havoc in people's lives. They killed many people. The witches in the 1600s. It was like they didn't care about the people they were hurting. So when the trials came, they were burnt alive. They were burnt to the stake. People were sick and tired of these witches. And this was in the 1600s. Now we're in 2020. History always repeats itself. We evolve, we get better, we know how to protect ourselves. The people that died then, they don't die this time. Like, now they overcome it. They're stronger, they're better, and you can't kill them. It's like, now you know evil. I know evil. I know evil. I know how to detect it. You can't prove it. You can never prove it. All you can do is cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, make sure that you are okay. I have the spiritual splash that helps me. It removes the negative energy. That's what it does. It removes negative energy. It attracts wealth, good luck, prosperity. It attracts everything good for you. That's why I spray this every day. I spray it before I go to bed so I can have a good night's sleep. I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. Like, I don't have no problems. Everything is good. And then it's just, I'm good. But I wake up, and I just wake up, and then I'm thinking of the witches in the 1600s, and how they just got them in masses and they burnt them at the stake, you know. Now we're here, 2020, everybody's playing in black magic. You don't know who is who, you don't know who is real, you don't know who is your friend, you don't know who's playing in it. How you're gonna know who's playing in it is when you do a return asunder, when you cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, you return that energy back. That's how you know who did it. That's how you know who did it, because they're going to be going through all these difficult times. They're going to be going through all this bad luck, all this karma, all this stuff is going to happen to them. They wish sickness on you. They wanted you to be sick. They wanted you to die. They wanted all this stuff to happen to you, and it's like it's going to happen to them. When you decide to get you some tea lights, when you decide to get you some tea lights, and you be like, you know, God is real. God is real. And you can pray to God like, God, please remove all this energy from me. Please just take this energy, remove it from me. Send it back to whoever put it out there. That's like, you know what? I don't care. I do not care what happens to anybody that sat here and tried to play with me. Like, you want to play with me? Okay. It's perfectly fine. You know, I don't hate nobody. You know, I wish you the best with that energy, because you threw it out, you know. But I know how to cleanse myself. I know how to protect myself. I know how to be free of the energy. I know how to break it. And I will always be all right, you know. And I don't know, these people just refused my help, you know. They made me an enemy, and then it's just all this work is going back to them. All this stuff is happening to them, and it's just like, wow, like, it was you. Like, that's how I know it was done, because they're going through hell. They going through hell. They getting sick. People are gonna die. Like, they are gonna die. Like, there's no nice way to put that. Like, you wanted endings, you wanted death. Okay, and death is gonna happen to you. That's logic. That's common sense. That is how it works. If the energy does not go to your target, where's the energy gonna go? It's gonna go back to you. That's what happened. It just goes back to whoever sent it. You know, that's what happens. That is black magic. When the work does not work, where's the work gonna go? It's gonna come back to you. That's why when the work is not working, don't do it again, because it's gonna come to whoever is doing the work. Whoever is doing that negative work, if it's not working on your target, stop doing the work on that target. You cannot work on that target. All the work that you're doing is going to backfire. It is going to backfire back to you. And all I can reference is the witches from the 1600s. They were killed. They were burnt alive. They were burnt alive. People were tired of these fucking witches and they shit. And they want to act like they can manipulate and they can make all this stuff happen and they can force people to do things that they don't want to do. That's witchcraft. That's going against God, you know? And it's like, we're supposed to know right from wrong. You're supposed to know right from wrong. What are you supposed to be doing? Are you supposed to be trying to manipulate a person's free will? Are you supposed to be trying to make a person be with you? They don't want to be with you, and then you force them to be with you, and you force them to take care of you, and they can't stand your stupid ass, and here you go, playing in magic. It's like, oh my God. You know, but that's why I was referencing the witches' trials. I wrote about it, and I'm like, you know, they did not care. They burnt them. They burnt them alive. They burnt their children. They did not give a fuck about none of them. It was like, they gotta die. I'm like, they gotta die. They gotta go. That's just how it is. They gotta go. Like, they're doing spell work now. People in the 1600s weren't doing spell work. They didn't know how to defend themselves from these witches. They didn't know how to protect themselves, how to clear their energy. We're in 2020 now. times have changed. People evolve, people grow, people heal, and people get better at their craft, you know. I do candle work. I pray to God. Like, you know, I try to help people. I want to help you. I want to free you from this black magic. People just do it. You don't know who's doing it. You don't know why it's doing it. They crazy. Black magic makes people go mentally insane. You don't understand what is their reasoning as to why they're doing what they're doing. You will never know because they're not mentally stable. Something is wrong with them, you know? They're still doing the work now. And I called on Santa Muerte. I called on her last night. I called on my Santa Muerte. I have an altar in my room. I sleep with her. Like, she's in my room and she's looking over me. And it's like, you know, Santa Muerte is holy death. She's holy death. You can not call on her if you don't know God. You have to know God. You have to pray to God. You have to know God. She is holy death. You have to have good intentions. Why is calling on death a good intention? People are trying to hurt me. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to do all these kind of things to me. They're trying to destroy my life when there's nothing else to do. In times of desperate times calls for desperate measures. So I call on her. I call on her. And it's like, you know what? I just want all this to end. And that's when I call on her. You know, I don't call on her for any little thing. No, I call on her when I need her. And she's always with me. Because once you invoke her, she's always going to be with you. And she doesn't pop out. She does not bring death unless you call her and you tell her what is going on. Look up Santa Muerte. Look her up. There's so much information on Santa Muerte. She is holy death. She looks like the Grim Reaper. She looks like death. But she is a holy death. She is peaceful. She is loving. She's caring and she's kind. And these people doing all this evil and all this wicked, I don't know what else. It's like, you know what? I just give it to her. Like, just take this. Because I'm trying to keep things peaceful, you know? But it's not working. They're not learning and they're still working. I know they're still working, but it's fine. But I know they're going through difficult times too. It's whatever. Like, I don't care what happens to people that are doing evil work against me. I don't care. I don't care what happens to the people that are doing evil work against others, because a lot of people have been affected by black magic and we don't know what to do. Do a return asunder. Just one day, just be like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a return asunder. I'm gonna just do it. You know, you're not doing anything to anyone. You don't need anybody's name, energy. You cannot see the energy. It's people throw it, and then they hide. They throw it at you, and then they hide. They don't want you to know that it's them doing all this evil towards you. They don't want you to know that it's them that's wishing you the worst. They don't want you to know that it's them causing you all these problems in your life. They don't want you to know it's them. How will you know who it is? Is because once you decide to do a return to sender, once you decide to say, you know what, I'm so done with this shit. I'm gonna get a candle and I'm gonna carve in it. I'm gonna carve in it, return to sender. It's 3 words. It's just 3 words. Return to sender. That's it. You don't need the black salt. You don't need oil. You don't need anything. All you need is your intentions. All you need is a heart. Your heart. Like, are you tired? Like, you not tired? You not tired of this shit? I'm so tired of this shit. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna send it back. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just send the energy back because anyone can send the energy back. If you're being attacked and you're being abused and you don't know who is doing the work and why this is happening, just send that energy back. Clean your energy, clean your space, and send the energy back. It's not your energy. You don't deserve that. And these people want all this stuff to happen to you. Send them that same energy. They better keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. That same enthusiasm that they had when they did the shit. Keep that. Keep that same fucking energy. As you light each candle, you have to give it the command of a return to sender. So I'm lighting it and it's return to sender. What do you want your candle to do? I want it to be a return to sender. It's return to sender. Return to sender. You don't need the black salt, you don't need the oil, you don't need a whole bunch of candles, but the more you do it one time, the stronger the return to sender is going to be. The more you do it, it's just freeing you from the energy. That's all it does. It just frees you from the energy and it goes back to whoever did it. It is gonna be bad for them. Everything is gonna go to shit for them. And then it's like you will never know who is doing the work until you do the return to sender, and all the work that they did against you, it backfires. It's gonna backfire on them. And then you're gonna be like, wow, it was them. It was them this whole fucking time. It was them. And God is real. God is real. The angels are real. Like all of that is real. Your ancestors are real. We all have ancestors. It's like burn some ancestor money one day. Just one day, be like, you know what? I'm gonna burn some ancestor money. I got my grandma. I have a few people that passed away, and I can just burn it for them. You call out their name, and they're with you. They're always gonna be with you. Remember them. Think of them one day. I'm just talking. I'm just putting the information out. Like, do some return to sender. Just do it. Just do it. Just do a return to sender. And you're going to see all the energy is just going to go back to whoever is doing the work. You're going to be free. You're going to be free from all this shit. You're going to be happy. And everything is going to be okay for you. But it's gonna go to shit for them. It's gonna be all bad for them. And that is not your problem. That's not your problem. We are in 2024. There's been 20 years of fucking hell. And you think I give two shits about any of these? I don't care. I don't care about nobody that sat there and played in my face. I don't care about anyone. Stay positive, vibe high, and laughter. When you laugh, when you are able to laugh at this shit, it is just like, you could laugh at this shit. It's just like, wow, like these people really, really this dumb. Like they would really come for me like this. And it's fucking wow. And I can laugh at them. I can laugh at the stupidity. I can fucking laugh at it. I laugh at it because it didn't work. They did all this shit and they got all these people and it didn't work and it's backfiring onto them and they're going through fucking hell. They're going through hell and it's just like I don't fucking care. I don't care. They deserve all that energy. They deserve all that energy right back. They deserve everything. Leave it love. Leave with love, leave with love, stay positive, vibe high, and it's okay to defend yourself because you didn't do anything to anyone. They came for you. Return to sender. That's all that has to be carved in the candle. Return to sender. 3 words. Return to sender. You didn't do anything. Nothing's gonna ever happen to you. Everything is gonna happen to these people. Leave with love, stay positive, vibe high, and have a wonderful day. Happy Friday.